What's good? It's your boy Flex. I'm back here with another video, and today we're gonna get into Miami Dolphins training camp day 2. Also, we're gonna talk about Allen Robinson first.
Bruh.
Did I say Allen Robinson? Allen Hurns first. I get them confused. They both used to play for the Jags. Both named Allen. Y'all understand it, okay? We're gonna talk about Allen Hurns first, and then we're gonna talk about the training camp. Now, yesterday, I'm sorry I didn't upload a video on training camp day 1 because y'all know how I feel about practice for the most part, and also they didn't have pass on steel. They still don't even have pass on today. And also, I had a little Madden tournament. I was in a Madden tournament. I played a couple of rounds in it, and it took longer than I anticipated. Right now I'm in the 3rd round. I probably will be playing my 3rd round game today, and hopefully my 4th round game today too as well. So if you guys are interested in watching that, make sure y'all follow me on Twitch. My name is below. The link is in the description. Now let's get into this signing, and let's get into training camp real quick. Shout out to people who like this video before they even heard it. Send it. Shout out to the people with my notifications on. Comment down in the video below if you got my notifications on. If you don't have my notifications on, you can press the bell right beside the subscription button, and comment notifications on. You get updated right when I upload a video. Now, alright, now the prelude is all done. Okay, the prelude's all done. All right, let's talk about it. Now, the Allen Hurns signing. I like this signing a lot. We got a lot of depth, I feel like, at receiver, which is good because we've had injury concerns at receiver in the past, right? You have Devontae Parker, you have Albert Wilson, you have Allen Hurns now. Those are 3 receivers who are injury prone. If those were the only 3 receivers we had on the roster, we might be in some trouble. Well, I don't want to call Albert Wilson injury prone, but he's coming off a big injury. And obviously when you get injured, it's more likely you get re-injured. We have 3 receivers who have had previous injuries, I should say. None of them are injury prone. Let's just say they have previous injuries. I don't want to say injury prone because that sounds like I'm putting that in the future. They just had previous injuries. So we have those 3, but we also have Jakeem Grant and Kenny Stills. So it's just a lot of depth at receiver. God forbid somebody does get injured, it's not going to kill us, okay? Allen Hurns did have a 10 receiving touchdown year, 1,000 yards. He hasn't really ever been able to live up to that, but the dude had Blake Bortles as his quarterback. To me, honestly, if you get 10 touchdowns with Blake Bortles as your quarterback, that's almost like you got 20 in the season because Blake Bortles is your quarterback. So he got 10 touchdowns and 1,000 yards. And then, you know what I'm saying, he went to the Cowboys last year, who he had Dak Prescott as his quarterback. And obviously, you know, once they traded for Amari Cooper, he didn't get the targets like that. And honestly, Dak Prescott didn't throw it to him anyway, even before Amari Cooper. But with that being said, I'm not bashing nobody's quarterback because I'm not in no position to. I'm just saying the facts, okay? So we'll see what he can do in Miami. Obviously, I don't know how the depth chart is going to be at the receiving position. Obviously, it's going to be somebody that fans like that's not going to be getting in the game, or that might even get cut, such as Preston Williams. I don't know, though. But you got to think about it because, you know, it's just so many receivers on the roster. Somebody's going to have to get the short end of the stick, whether it be Jakeem Grant, whether it be Preston Williams, whether it be, you know what I'm saying? And even if all of them are rotating in and out, somebody's going to have to be that guy that just doesn't get that many plays, you know what I'm saying? And let me know in the comment section who you guys think that's going to be. But that's my thoughts on Allen Hurns signing. Honestly, it's minimum risk, you know what I'm saying? He got paid by the Jags after his 10 touchdown season, and then, you know, regressed, and that's probably why they were probably, if you ask a Jags fan, they probably gonna say he sucks because they paid him. But when you pay a guy 1 year, $3 million, it's really no risk, especially when you've seen what he could do in the past, right? And like I said, he's never played with a good quarterback in his career. I'm just keeping it real. Dak Prescott is straight, but I mean, saying that he's playing with a good quarterback now in Miami, but you know, Ryan Fitzpatrick might be the best he's ever played with. Also, he's from Miami. He was born in Miami, raised in Miami, went to school in Miami. So for the Miami little homers, guys, y'all should love this, okay? Other than that, let's talk about a little bit about training camp. Like I said, there is no pass there. So K-Flexing really don't. I ain't gonna make a big deal about this. We're gonna talk about this a little bit. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is Kenyon Drake's situation. Now, Kenyon Drake, Caleb Elijah is starting. He's been with the starters two straight days. Now, Brian Flores came out today and said he doesn't view it that way. He doesn't have the starters yet, obviously. But obviously, that's what he has to say. That's a politically correct answer. He can't just say, oh, yeah, Kenyon Drake is not the starter right now. Everybody's in competition right now, so he can't say that, even if he wasn't the starter. But I honestly don't know, guys. I honestly don't know. 2 days in a row, Kenyon Drake comes out at backup. I'm reading between the lines a little bit. Brian Flores out of his mouth literally said, well, I'm paraphrasing, that he didn't have a starter yet, but I'm still going to act like Caleb Elijah is the starter in this video because it's been 2 days and he's a starter. Now, And also just based off the past, like for instance, Rashad Jones also isn't starting, but I'm not gonna act like Rashad Jones isn't the starter because in the past he's been a starter. But Kalen Ballage with the history, him never really being a starter until we traded for traded Jay Ajayi, with his history of him just not ever being a starter, even back to his college days, I'm starting to wonder, is Kenyon Drake, like, is he ever gonna be a starter? Like, does he even want to be a starter? I don't hear from him ever like really campaigning to be a workhorse back or anything of that nature. And obviously, maybe he can. You know what I'm saying? I know he couldn't with Adam Gates because Adam Gates would have traded his ass. Maybe he can't with Brian Flores either because Brian Flores is on the same, like, you know, Brian Flores probably don't want to hear it either. So maybe he don't feel comfortable saying it, or maybe he actually just doesn't care. You know, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe he's fine with being a great third down back, which he's a great third down back. He's a great back, I think, period. But maybe he's just okay with it. Maybe the team's okay with it. Maybe it's understood that Kenyon Drake is just a third down back. You know what I'm saying? And if this is just me assuming, and if that is the case, a lot of people owe me an apology because when we traded Jay Ajayi, everybody was commenting, and listen, I'm over the Jay Ajayi trade, all right? But I haven't got over the comments. When we traded him, everybody said, oh, we traded him because Kenyon Drake's better, and Kenyon Drake, we know what we're doing with Kenyon Drake because we want Kenyon Drake to be the starter. That's the future. And now he can't start over Frank Gore. He can't start over Kalen Ballage. I'm just saying, I'm assuming here, y'all owe me an apology. 2 pages, send it into my email, okay? But let's move on, shall we? Like I said, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just a YouTuber, and I'm just telling y'all what I feel like. I'm reading between the lines. Look, I think Kalen Ballage might be the starter. You know what I'm saying? Or he's starting right now, at least, because I'm just looking. Hey, look, he started 2 days in a row, and we got Kenyon Drake, who lost his spot to Frank Gore last season, who was never a starter until somebody got traded. It just really is just suspect to me. Okay, but I love Kenyon Drake. With that being said, but like I said, but maybe this whole running back controversy is like fan made. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the team is comfortable with Kenyon Drake being a third down back. He's comfortable with being a third down back, and that is it. Maybe it's not him losing the competition. Maybe it's him like just embracing his role as a third down back and saying, you know, this is what I am. I've been this my whole career. I don't mind being this. Other parts of training camp, we can just look at these observations that the Miami Dolphins website posted. Preston Williams made a nice adjustment on a back shoulder throw by Ryan Fitzpatrick in a quarterback wide receiver one-on-one drill. Devontae Parker made a nice contested catch on a deep pass from Fitzpatrick. Ain't gonna lie, guys. I mean, there's no pass on guys. Fitzpatrick threw a long touchdown pass to wide receiver Bryce Butler on the very next play. Rookie defensive end Dwayne Hendricks go to the quarterback in a team. Oh shit, that's a typo. I thought I couldn't read for a second. Rookie defensive end Dwayne Hendricks got to the quarterback in a team drill. Eric Rowe had a nice pass breakup in the end zone on Preston Williams. Mika Fitzpatrick and Mike Gesicki, the top 2 Dolphins picks from the 2018 draft, had a tough battle for a deep pass in the end zone. The pass fell incomplete. Jakeem Grant, Kenyon Drake, and the rookie Trenton Irwin all filled the punch during the special team period. That's another thing Kenyon Drake is good at, special teams. So, like I said, Kenyon Drake can affect the game in many ways. Maybe it's just not as a 3-down back. Well, he could affect the game as a 3-down back too, but maybe that's just not his MO, I guess. Anyways, Jerome Baker got to the Fitzpatrick in team drills. Rowe had another breakup in the end zone against Williams. Rashad Jones followed that with another breakup in the end zone on the next play. That one against tight end Cliff Walford. And Jet Rodock threw a nice touchdown pass to Kenny Stills in the corner of the end zone. I don't think none of the plays are too interesting, guys, especially since people don't have pass on. It's just interesting, like the order, I guess. That's what's really got like the fan base, I feel like, talking, like the order of why is this guy not starting. Also, another interesting thing, Bobby McCain is at safety, free safety, like, you know what I'm saying, majority of the time with the starters, which is, I don't understand it. That probably means Mika's going to be in the nickel, which I'm on record as saying if Mika is going to play nickel corner, he wasn't a good pick. But it's okay. But if that's what he's best at, that's what he's best at. You can't force something that's just not there. But if Mika has to play nickel and not safety, he shouldn't have got picked early. But you know, it's okay. I still love Mika the same. But he's just not gonna be what I thought he was gonna be. All right, that's it. Say Raekwon McMillan working with the second team as well. He might not be starting himself. it's just, man, I don't know, y'all. Trying to think about all this stuff and all these little moves would just make your brain explode. And I don't got. I'm ready for the first preseason game, y'all. I'm not even finna sit up here and try to assume the depth chart. I'll pass King Drake. I already assumed King Drake, but I'm not assuming past that because it's gonna make my head explode. So, let me know in the comment section, guys, what you guys think about the training camp. What you guys have picked up on notice. A lot of you guys probably know more than I do because I pay attention very sparingly to practices, and then and when they don't have pads, I pay attention even less. Okay, so let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Roll to 8K in the way. It's your boy K Flexin'. I'm out.